Well, welcome back, fellow YouTubers, toy and toy train buffs, to another installment out here on the Milwaukee Northwestern. This installment's a bit sooner than I had thought I would make one, and the reason for that is I finally got in the last car for this Lionel Northern Pacific passenger set. This is the diner, and I just got that. I just got that in yesterday. So that completes the 7-car consist in this particular series. Lionel, now these are 11-inch cars. Lionel did make a set of 4 Vista Domes in 15-inch with matching color scheme, right? And I'm not sure I'm going to go there. I like how this set matches up, and I'm good with it. It's long enough for this layout, this tiny layout. So okay, so that's one one more thing to check off my bucket list. The next thing is, and this is kind of a, oh, I don't know, like a mini rant. Now here's the deal, guys. I collect toys as well as train and do trains. So a lot of the reason, or big reason, that I don't post a lot of videos here on YouTube of the train layout is because I'm busy with the toy collection and blogging it on my toy blog. One of the things I've collected for many years, and I think I said this in the last video, was fire and emergency vehicles. I generally stick with the smaller types, although I've had a few large vehicles in the collection over the years, and but I tend to stick with whatever I think might look good with the trains. All right, and that makes sense, right? Train layout, I do trains, buy stuff that works with it. Now, one of the things I've noticed over the past 20 years or so is that companies who put out fire and emergency vehicles, they want to put out historically accurate vehicles, and you can't blame them. I mean, that's what they do, right? But there's a small problem with that. When they do that, they plaster the name of a specific city and that city's logo on the vehicle. So here I am, for example, wanting to do a layout based on Milwaukee. So if I'm doing a layout based on Milwaukee, why can't I find Milwaukee fire trucks in the scale that I prefer? There's a few out there. All right, Corgi makes a set of about, I think they made like half a dozen vehicles, fire vehicles, in 1/50th scale, and that's okay. I can put them on here, and as money becomes available, I think I will pick up a couple of those. I want to see what they're like, but I prefer, for the most part, about that 1/43rd, 1/48th scale range. Okay, 1/50th is okay too. But here's my point. If, let's say, you live in Chicago, then you go out there and you look for Chicago fire engines, and you're going to find a few. But more likely, you're going to want things that are out there lettered for the New York Fire Department, or Los Angeles, or, Dallas or Houston, Miami, right? Let's say you're in New York City and you want to do a fire scene, New York City fire engines. Well, there's a bunch out there. But what if you see engines that you like labeled for Los Angeles or Chicago? And so that becomes a little problematic. I have been searching for and found a few fire apparatus and whatnot that are lettered for any city. So, and for me, that's a bonus. Just, For example, here's one I just got in the other day. All right, check that out. Fire department, ladder 17. This particular one is plastic. It's made by Menards, and you see it has no city designation on it. All right. I took the ladder off, put it with those two guys, and now they're headed towards the conflagration. Alrighty. This one came in yesterday as well. What did I say? This one was based on a 1956 truck. This was a 1933 Cadillac Fire Wagon. All right. And again, it's not lettered. It doesn't even say fire at all. There's no lettering saying what it would be or where it would come from. And this is what I'm talking about. You want to put together a scene. You live wherever you live. Could be Pennsylvania. So why would you want something lettered for Los Angeles, right? And so that's what I'm faced with here. Okay, so I have one more truck supposedly coming in. The seller hasn't shipped it yet. He's slow leaking it. And then I've got my eye on a couple others. These trucks have no specific city lettering on them, and I'm going to see what I can do with them. Plus, like I said, there's a couple out there lettered for Milwaukee. They're 1/50th scale, and as money permits, see if I can pick up a couple, and we'll go from there. So anyway, that's the fire. That's the whole fire engine truck apparatus thing that I'm working for. Oh, this fire chief's car, by the way, happens to be Plasticville. Yeah, okay, all right. I'll keep that one. I like it. It's a good car. Alrighty, so let's do a quick running session. We'll see this. See this train in action here. Slow her down some. I'm probably going to keep these two trains on the layout for probably another week. I'll come out here, play with them. Probably won't videotape them anymore, or record them anymore. Uh, but I'll play with them for a while. And then I got to move on to something else because I'm getting the itch to move on to something else. Okay, so until next time, bye. Until next time. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, you know what? My mind is a bit befuddled right now. I had a tooth pulled yesterday, and I'm still kind of brain dead. Well, I've always been brain dead. We won't go into that. But yeah, still a little muddy up in the upper echelons there. Okay, so until next time, tschüss, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, bye y'all.